views and opinions expressed on the show are strictly those of the host and guests and do not reflect the opinions of LAP Productions and its affiliates.
Welcome, everybody. How you doing tonight? Yes, we're missing Jason. He's not feeling well, so we won't be staying on here real long, but we did want to pop in and say hi to everybody for a little bit. Let everybody know what was going on. Joe, how are you this week? You looking a little bit better?
You know what? I'm feeling a lot better. Still got a cough. It looks like, kind of feels like I'm coming down with something again.
You're going down.
Whoa.
Sorry, man. That's all I heard. My bad.
I'm just not going to tell her.
If you have to tell her you're doing something wrong.
Right?
No, wrong. Anyway, get off the topic. Back to what you were saying.
No, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm still getting ahead. Not as bad. But like I started to have one right before I came in here tonight. Had one yesterday a little bit, but hasn't been as bad. So I don't know.
Well, good. You're down. You're back up a little bit. Jason's down tonight. Said he's not feeling real well. He's not going to join us for a while. And like I said, we're going. We just want to pop in here and kind of say hi to everybody. And since we've been promoting it all day, and let you know that since Jason can't make it, because I'm not feeling good, we're going to postpone the smokers until next week. As I say that, Joe Haggard.
But just to let everyone know.
What's happening, Michelle, Devin, Samantha? How y'all doing?
I was ready.
Oh, he's got his. They didn't want to take the shot. Yeah, I wouldn't want to take that shot either, man. That's just harsh. That's going to be harsh.
I was ready.
Harsh. Yeah, I would be out on that one for sure. Call me any name you want to. I don't give a shit. That doesn't hurt my feelings none at all. In fact, I don't have too many feelings. Been married for too long to have feelings.
Right?
What?
Try not to catch no feelings.
I caught it once. I'd put him back.
Right?
Put him right back where I found him, some bitches. But yeah, so I do actually have a useless fact, if nothing else.
I don't.
I do. Do you know that insects can't run?
What about incest?
Insects, not incest.
Oh, okay.
Critters, little creepy crawly things.
What do you mean they can't run?
They can't run.
Why?
They do go faster, but technically they're not running. By definition of running, at some point in time while you're running, all your feet are off the ground, whether it be you or a horse or a dog or whatever. But insects with having 6 legs or arachnids with 8, they are never, ever, ever at a point where every single leg is off the ground. Ever. And at least 1 to 2 of their legs are always in contact with the surface. But by definition of running, all your feet must be off the ground at some point. So they do get quicker, but technically they do run, but technically they don't run.
Yeah.
Devin, you might have to try the shot.
Ooh. Look, you can have my little bottle.
Dude. What's going on, Mama D? Yeah, he had to skip out. He's not feeling too well today. He's had just not feeling it. I don't know what all's going on, and I don't want to speculate, but he just wasn't able to make it tonight. Not feeling the best and stuff. So Joe and I decided, since we'd announced some things, that we'd pop on in here anyway for a little while, even though they are going to postpone the smokers cough until next week. Which since they postponed, I think it should have to be a double shot.
I've got mine.
Double shot glass. Did you guys know that John?
That's my Sons of Anarchy shot glass.
Yes, I did. I did know that John Wilkes Booth rather had actually said him.
I didn't.
Yes, I did know that.
Or you know what? Maybe I did, but I forgot it.
And it's kind of like the guy where the term your name will be Mud. You know where that comes from?
Mud?
No, actually, there was a doctor named Dr. Mudd. And when John Wilkes Booth jumped off and broke his leg, he did not know at the time that he had shot Lincoln, all that stuff, and they was looking for him. He treated him for his leg and tried to help him and did not know it. When they was tracking all that stuff and he finally went there, it actually ruined his career. His medical practice was done.
Really?
That's where the term "your name will be Mud" came from. That Dr. Mudd, he had unwillingly and unknowingly well, I willingly but unknowingly helped the assassination of the person who assassinated Lincoln.
I know
And
it's a good song by Primus. Oh,
So it became a very negative incantation.
I didn't.
I am full of useless shit.
You gotta quit. You gotta quit drinking Snapple. You got all these little useless facts.
It's just, I remember playing Trivia Pursuit when I was younger.
No, yeah, no, I suck at that kind of stuff.
Oh my god!
Unless it's like music trivia.
See, I do terrible on music.
Oh,
I'm bad for remembering the names of groups and shit like that. I said, hey, I like that song. Yes, I knew that too. I'm just
damn.
I did not know that.
Oh.
I forgot about Sharp's Firearms. I thought it was a different reason, but okay. And that makes sense though.
Yeah.
Using Sharp's Firearms. See, every day you can learn something new. Every day. I might not, but you can.
Right.
That's like this little fact right here. Did you know that if you have a sore throat, the best way to get rid of it?
Oh, how?
Not that way, but it does involve drinking and making something up.
I like it
Here
already.
you go. Right here you go. For a sore throat, make Jell-O, but instead of chilling it, microwave it for about 30 seconds, then add a tablespoon or a teaspoon of honey. Warm gelatin will coat and soothe your throat, and honey's antibacterial properties will help kill the bacteria. That is just one way.
Damn.
That is just one.
Just one.
What is he calling us names for? We actually always encourage to use warm salt water. Gargle with warm salt water. Don't swallow it. Don't drink it. Just gargle with it.
Oh,
Because the salt will kill the bacteria in your throat and help you to ease the sore throat quickly.
that I knew.
Tracy used to think I was crazy when I said that. She's like, bullshit. When we first got married. But then again, you know who's really crazy because she married my dumb ass.
Yeah.
Stayed. And stayed.
Now it's got to stay in the freezer for another week.
We don't have to.
Oh no, it is. Trust me.
And I wish Tina Duchesne was watching
Why?
because I'd say her favorite word.
Oh, yeah.
Just tell it no. Oh my God. You're a sore throat. Jesus Christ. You know he's got his dad's sense of humor.
Yeah.
Which makes him funny, little fucker.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I don't really have a whole lot. I was so pumped up about the shot tonight, and I'm kind of like, I don't know.
Me too.
I don't know, because everything else I want to talk about, I could possibly even talk about. Everybody's been talking about it anyway. We haven't found out about the Twisted Tea guy yet. Mr. Twisted Tea hasn't, as far as I know, have not got any responses back. But I hopefully Devin is still patiently awaiting a return statement about it, because that would be just so entertaining to have.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, he's my hero. I think I'm gonna sell all my guns and just buy cases of Twisted Tea to beat the shit out of people with.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I would never sell my guns, but I would still beat the shit out of somebody with the Twisted Tea. But I keep my guns. I don't own any guns. I forgot.
Yeah. No one owns guns.
They scare me. What?
Nothing.
Hey Tessa, how you doing, hon? So yeah, it's. Let's just talk about it just for a second. I can't help it. I just can't help it. With the storming of the Capitol, the one that cracks me up the most is the jackass with the buffalo headdress on.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That was join us tonight. He's feeling kind of bad, so Joe and I had already promoted it, so we popped on for just a little bit. But y'all keep Jason your thoughts. Sending some healing energy, some prayers, whatever. I mean, he's not bad, but he's not feeling the best. So he's just kind of taking the night off. So we decided to go ahead and pop in since we ran our mouths. But the drink will not happen, but it will be happening next week, because I'm not drinking that shit. I didn't run my mouth. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Why? Call me a
No.
sissy shit.
Yeah, no, this whole capital thing is it's kind of crazy.
What's up, brother? Mr. Midnight?
Hey.
Midnight Merritt. That's my brother. My brother from another mother.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about all this.
I
really don't. Like,
no, I highly consider myself a patriot. But not in the essence that they're using the word. They're taking that word and making it very negative, just like they are some of the other things in this country right now. And I don't believe in what they're promoting. To me, it isn't the fact of that they're trying to, I drink a can of Coke.
Yeah.
Day for 3 days burns the bitch, but that would kill.
It'll take rust off a bumper.
Yeah, and take what off what?
Whoa.
But anyway, what of what? But anyway, I don't like the term that they're using patriots because they're not doing anything that's true. In my opinion, that's truly patriotic. To me, it looks like my guy okay, they bitched about how they need to back off because their guy won and all the trying to have him impeached and and how they're wasting taxpayers' money and leave him alone. He's the winner. He's your president. Now he's lost and they're throwing a temper tantrum. We're trying to keep him in there by force. That is not a patriotic thing to do, is to force someone into a position like that. That's not what our Constitution says.
I don't like to be forced.
No. I don't like to be told what to do as if I'm naked and I ain't getting there with y'all.
Lies.
I ain't doing that on camera again.
Yeah, the video went out and oh my God.
Rubbing alcohol doesn't fix inside boo-boos, but alcohol does. Jägermeister does, doesn't it, Joe?
It does.
If it don't fix it, it'll kill you.
Right?
Let's drink that shit.
I don't know where my Vicks is. Someone took my Vicks.
Good. Ethanol challenged.
Yeah,
what moron shows up and wants to put himself in a situation where they know if you're dressed like that, you're going to be the center of attention. Everybody's going to be looking at you anyway and saying, "Oh, who's this dumbass?"
Yeah. Oh, Jeffrey, come on over. You can help me drink this Jaeger.
Oh man! Now Jim Beam and Vicks.
I'll try it.
Oh hell no! Hell no!
I'll try it.
Hell no! So see, if you actually get on something like Pinterest, there is tons of old recipes to make cough syrups and things like that using whiskeys or vodkas and things like that.
And Vicks.
Nope, none for Vicks on there. Don't do the Vicks. I'm telling you, Joe was just as dumb as I was when I was younger. I had no choice when I was younger, though. God dang.
I had a choice.
Yes,
Twice.
Yeah, twice. You done it twice, not just once, twice.
Well, I wanted to make sure it had the same outcome 2 times.
Oh God. Ooh,
yeah.
What?
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, that's what we renamed the drink.
No, I think he's talking about
Jim Beam and Vicks.
Call the kudos. I like it.
Yeah, I like that. I caught on to what he was saying.
Okay.
I'm a little slow, but not that slow.
Yeah.
Don't make no old jokes.
No, never.
You're the one who can't remember shit.
Right?
By the way,
where am I?
I want to enlarge your picture real quick.
Whoa.
What's that behind you? What's that behind you, man? What's that say?
I got to get the hell out of the way.
Skeptical Edge coming soon? What the hell is that about?
I forgot. No.
Anytimers. I mean, Alzheimer's. I mean.
Yeah, anytime. It's whoa.
Boy, I screwed that up again.
Yeah, you did.
I up all kinds of shit tonight.
I have spoken with Kale today, and we're gonna get some things together over the weekend, and could be as early as next week that the Skeptical Edge makes its return.
Are you returning on YouTube, Twitch, both?
I'm still debating on that one. What I'm thinking about doing is might do it live on Twitch and then go back, probably edit out a lot of the stuff that Kale and I are going to say and then throw it onto YouTube. I haven't decided.
Edit it out.
Well, yeah, true.
Why? I'm seriously. Why edit it out? If you got something to say, and you're gonna be with a skeptical edge. That means you're gonna be cutting edge. You're gonna be saying things that's gonna be controversial, kind of like what we're supposed to be doing here, but we're not right at the moment. But yet you're going to try and edit it out to what? To placate somebody else to make sure they don't get their feelings hurt.
Well,
Then how skeptical, cutting edge are you guys? Are you guys just really a bunch of neutered little house cats?
ooh. Ooh. Says the man that probably skinned and ate 4 of them today. I'll do something illegal.
But let's go do something illegal and go live on Facebook. Exactly. I'm not getting Mickey's Big Mouth. Oh my God. I got my niece's boyfriend one of those the other day, and he about died trying to drink that some bitch.
That's funny.
I don't think she likes your combinations. So,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, like on here, I couldn't imagine us going back and editing anything down. That's the whole purpose and the premise of the show is to be able to speak your minds and speak up, because that's one of the things that are missing nowadays. I've been watching a guy named Jordan Peterson. You ever heard of him? No. Oh my God.
Jordan Peterson?
Yeah, he's got, I don't know how many degrees. He's an extremely intelligent guy. I've actually been watching him have a hell of a discussion, or actually listened to him on the Joe Rogan podcast. But he's getting a lot of attention for some of the things that he's saying. And people are attacking him. Like, well, here's one of his quotes: "A harmless man is not a good man. A good man is a very, very dangerous man who has it under voluntary control."
Okay.
He was in an interview with a lady in Canada where he was brought up on a grad student brought up a thing about one of his talks with somebody else, and the college actually just berated her for it and tried to ruin her and have her arrested and said she was breaking the law and all these things. And turn around and what he pretty much, when he's in the interview, the lady started, "Well, I'm just going to ask you this question." She asked him really about about being offensive, about transgender people and saying things about them, and that, should we be really doing things to ask them things and that makes them offended? And he's like, "Well, you didn't have a problem asking me about making me feel offended."
Good point.
To be intelligence and to be gain intelligence, and we have to be offensive sometimes. That's how we ask questions, and that's how we learn. And I mean, he's extremely intelligent, and I've just really been watching the shit out of him here lately. And it's kind of, wait a minute, I'm calling Joe Tom.
I don't get it.
I'm missing something too. Devin, I don't have anything nice to say about those. But see, those aren't patriots. What some of those people are doing right now. There's a whole bunch of people there, just like with BLM, just like with so many others. There's so many people that were there doing their constitutional rights, doing peaceful protesting, not having any part of that other bullshit. Jordan Peterson sounds like a man name. Sounds like a name a man would give his private parts.
Could be.
Tomcat Deeves.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Where's the third J? Jason's not feeling good. Couldn't join us tonight. So, and the smoker's cough will be done next week. So, but yeah, I don't like having everybody that was there blame for what the few did. Same as I don't like them blaming everybody and BLM for what some other people did, mainly Antifa. There was some BLM people that was involved with it, with the rioting and looting and stuff. I think they're all criminals. Anybody that does any kind of destruction, anybody's property and stuff, it's robbing, stealing, looting. There's no excuse for that. No excuse for them storming the Capitol. No excuse for them going in there and tearing things up, busting windows. I think they're all criminals. I think they all should face the charges that should be rendered to them. Period. No favorites, no nothing.
Yeah.
Period. That's just my opinion. Calling them a patriot, I disagree. 100%. I know people that are extremely patriotic. I am. I absolutely love this country. But I would never, ever think that I had the right to walk into a Capitol building and sit at the desk and put my feet up on it and stuff because and with them hiding behind the fact of saying, well, it's the people's desk. Well, that means part of that desk is mine, and you shouldn't have ever set your stuff on my property. You should only touch your portion of that, which means you got a spot about the size of a racer head, maybe, that your tax dollars paid for, that all that shit. You don't speak for me. That's the problem. A lot of people think that they would speak for everybody else.
My whole take on what happened last Wednesday. And this might piss some people off, and I'm sorry, I'm not trying to upset anybody, but I truly think that there were people there that were, I don't know. I think there were both sides of the fence that were involved in that on Wednesday. Because I think they were able to gain access to that building way too damn easy.
Yep. There's talking about
way too damn easy. Yeah.
Like Devin just said, storming a government facility should be met with a lot more force than it was.
Absolutely.
Work rounds and tear gas.
I mean, think about it. If you were to go to the White House, right? And you were to go and somehow make it over that fence and hop that fence, you were going to get the ever living shit beat out of you. Right?
Absolutely.
How did you seriously, I mean, other than the videos we've seen of police opening the doors and moving barricades for people and waving them on, telling them to come on in.
But there's one Capitol policeman that died. He was hit with a fire extinguisher.
I've heard a couple versions of
he
that.
died.
I see, and I've heard a couple versions of that story. You know, I heard that, yeah, he was hit with a fire extinguisher and didn't make it from injuries. Then I heard he was not beaten with or hit with a fire extinguisher, and he went back to his office and ended up having like a heart attack. I don't know. I mean, it's so hard to follow when there's so much bullshit being put on Facebook. Like,
not just Facebook. I don't trust
everywhere.
I don't trust any media source. And I also want to understand that why of all the times was there such a blackout that people couldn't get cell service and couldn't go Facebook Live and all that stuff. All the other demonstrations, there's people all over the place showing all kinds of stuff, but yet there was nothing coming out of there hardly that day live from anybody's phones. There was a media blackout. It's just something there does not add up.
I think, who was it that just said, yeah, Tessa, I do believe that there was help from the inside. What better way to prove your point on what a horrible person Trump is to be like, is to be like, look what Trump did.
I kind of see your points there, Devin, but also I don't wish death upon anybody.
Yeah.
But like I said, though, I see people who supported the other side and the other movements and stuff saying that these people should have gotten worse. There was no arrest made before with all this stuff. I'm saying that I disagree with all of them. I disagree with anytime that I try to force somebody else to my beliefs or anything like that, my rights have not been stopped. They have the right to their beliefs too. Robbing and breaking into buildings and any of that, burning buildings, looting, breaking into the Capitol building, setting your feet on the desk and all that crap. They're all criminals in my mind. They've all dishonored and disgraced what we are supposed to be about as not only just human as Americans, but as human beings.
Yeah. The
basics of humanity is gone on all these people's eyes. And they're not listening. I truly think that there's some people, and I'm going to say this, and I might get in trouble for it, and I don't care. This is my opinion. I think there's some people who are considering themselves patriots would sit down with some of the people that are in the BLM movement, not the organization, the movement.
There is a difference.
There is a difference. There's patriots who are part of wanting to be patriotic and aren't part of this patriotic movement that's going on. I want the movement, not the idiots, and have them sit down and find out that they're actually not that far apart on what they're really talking about. But they're too busy trying to express their opinion that they're not listening to the other side. And that's a major problem in this world right now. People are so busy wanting to respond and not listen.
Hey, Samantha.
Yeah.
See,
I can't actually Yeah.
Now, see, I kind of agree with Jeffrey on that one too. You know, maybe that quote inside help came from Trump supporters. Um, uh, who knows? Um, Samantha said that Trump's gonna break out martial law. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Very true, Jeffrey. I'm trying to get caught up here. Trump is going to administrative martial law. I agree with Joe on this one. I don't think that martial law be instituted. I don't. If it does, now can he just do it willy nilly and maintain it for X amount of time? I mean, he can't declare war. The president of the United States can't declare war for more than 30 days with the House and Senate voting through to uphold it. And if they don't, then everybody has to pull out and come back.
Yeah.
He's not a dictator. None of them are. Not him or anyone before him or anyone after him. That's at this point in time, they're not dictators, they're presidents. It actually takes the House and the Senate to vote a lot of these things through. Just like with the one thing with the this stimulus check and all that crap. He was going to veto it, but he realized he had too much against him that he couldn't veto it, so he might as well go ahead and sign it because they would have just overvoted his veto and it would have passed anyway because he does not have that power. No one single man has that kind of power. It takes the House, the Senate, and all the rest of them to vote things through. We give the president's seat and too much power, and when they really don't have it. They only have the rights, what's their constitutional rights and their constitutional power. And they cannot just enact laws or strike things down because they really nilly want to.
Yeah. Oh no, Tesla, you shouldn't be quiet. You should never
No. Never. And if you know too much, please enlighten me. I want to know.
I would love to sit and discuss that one because I have my own opinions. I can't base any of it on fact. But I just have my own opinion. So
Devin says we should all be able to hear the actual voice from both sides. Like you said, Joe, the people that are doing these things, looting, pillaging, aren't doing anything but pushing us further apart. When if we were united front, the government couldn't do anything. No, they couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. We don't have people wanting to listen to one another and to learn and of all things, I mean, race. What the fuck are we doing arguing about something so fucking stupid in this day and age? Oh yes, Jeffrey, they need to go ghosting with us.
Oh yeah.
Hell yes. See, I agree he isn't a dictator, but that will probably be martial law if things don't calm down. There's so many options to do before they ever declare martial law. And like I said, martial law, somebody can't just declare martial law and have it indefinite. There's no way our Constitution would support anything like that. There's no way, because if that's the case, why the fuck hasn't somebody done it before this and just went and take total control?
Yeah.
And
kind of like this whole new threat of, they're going to storm 50 Capitol, whatever.
Oh, come on. And if you want to tell, first off.
But I do think they are going to do, they're going to storm, or they're going to try.
You want to march? March. You want to protest? Protest. You want
they're going to do something stupid.
If you come at my capital, be it my state capital or my federal capital, you come at my capital, mine, because I'm a taxpayer too, sons of bitches. Call yourself patriots all you want to, but you come at the capital armed, you get what you get. And I don't wish pain or suffering or death on anybody, but that's a dumbass move. Who do you think you are that you're going to come in there armed to the teeth, think that you're going to force this situation on us? I am not a Biden supporter. Then again, I'm not a Trump supporter. Don't mistake that and think we come by me saying I'm not a Biden supporter, that I'm on Trump's side, because I'm not. I'm absolutely not. I'm not on none of their sides. I think they're all corrupt as shit. I think they're all liars. I think they're all getting rich off of our backs and keeping us fighting like this shit, so that way they can get away with whatever they want to.
I agree with Devin just said. 100%.
See, that's why I genuinely think there's bigger people starting these things out there, and the kids see them doing that and go for it. Yeah, I agree.
Absolutely.
See, Trump was our last hope. They knew he has his own money, and he like John Kennedy is a threat to bring. And I see that point big time because he did not gain anything by becoming president. He already
No.
was rich. He already had the notoriety. He already had popularity. He already had fame. He had this. He had that. He didn't really gain anything
See,
at all.
to me, Trump was a president that could not be bought.
But he allowed ego to overtake that. His Twitter account, they should have banned that motherfucker a long time ago.
They should ban a lot of people, but they won't because they don't want to step on people's toes. But
See, we come down to that thing right there that a lot of people saying that there's it's take away his First Amendment rights.
I do
Sorry, it's not. If that was a public domain, it's like and not a privately owned. Those are privately owned.
they can pretty much do whatever they want.
Right. They just like no shirt, no shoes, no service.
Yeah. But I mean, what I don't understand
We agree on that, Samantha.
is that quote freedom of speech. So I don't remember the twat's name that had the picture of like supposedly holding up Trump's head, severed head, and stuff like that. So why wouldn't that be taken down? You know what I mean?
Well, because it's their freedom of speech, but that's what I'm saying. It's freedoms. Your freedoms only end when you infringe upon somebody else's freedoms. You don't have the right to supersede somebody else's freedoms. You don't have the right to push your beliefs on anybody else. You can discuss them, you can try to sway them and all that things, but you can't force them. And like I said, it's freedom of speech. Yeah and no, because like I said, it's not it is a domain that's open to the public, but it's not a public domain.
Well, and what I would like to know, and I'm seriously saying this because I never followed Trump on Twitter, so I don't know what the fuck he tweets.
Jackass.
You know, but if someone listening can enlighten me, please, I would like to know what he put out there on social media that was so horrible that infringed on other people's rights that got him banned. Or
I don't think it's what he said. It's how he was tweeting and inciting the Patriots to keep up, keep going. But then
but hold on. Now, was it any different than some of those politicians that kept encouraging all the riots and all the looting and bullshit over the summer?
No, it's not any different.
But
book.
But you can't do nothing about them because God forbid if you step on their toes.
Exactly, Jeffrey. When you agree to the terms of usage of that, you sign away your rights to freedom of speech. That they have it and they own it. Kathy Griffin.
Yeah, that's what. But you know what I'm saying? And those quotes came from what's a chick's name? Harris?
Yeah, Kamala Harris.
Camel Toe Harris, yeah.
It should not stop, and they should continue going.
But how is that any different than what Trump supposedly did?
But
I can tell you what the difference is. There's this agenda and there's that agenda. Which one are they going to push?
And if I owned it and I supported the well, this is kind of fucking funny too, because here I am with a red background and you with a blue. That's fucking hysterical. But
yeah.
And it by no means is this anything political by it. Just kind of happened making fun of it. See what's the difference, guys? I see Trump supported the Proud Boys though, and that dude was literally telling his followers to kill people. But a lot of them were telling people, a lot of other leaders were telling people to kill people too. Maybe not political ones, but others like, hey, kill this guy, kill that guy. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We've got to stop allowing this situation to happen to manipulate us. Why are we still in 2020? Why are we still acting like this?
And we're not. It's 2021.
Wow, you're right. See, not to mention every photo you post or anything you write is a property of Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. See, I'm not either. I want what is best for the American people. Yes, they are funded by outside sources. I've gone down the rabbit hole. Info is out there. Oh, yeah, it's out there.
Oh, yeah.
But a lot of people won't dig. So you don't even know the photos you post. It's the fine print where you agree to terms. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's all there, and they have those corporations have the right to monitor what's on their pages. They own those pages. They could shut me and Joe down because of this conversation right now if they wanted to.
Woo-hoo.
There's not really a whole lot that we could do about it. Bitch, complain.
Yeah.
But they're like, well, hell, it's just two dumbasses with red.
Go to another source. Oh.
Mm-hmm. But my thing is you remember Jeff Daniels on that? I don't know the name of the movie. I never saw the movie, but I see the clip all the time where he talks about how America's not the greatest country anymore. Da, 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 da. That is so true. That is so true and so right. That we used to be smart. We used to be informed. We used to have leaders that didn't treat us like we were idiots. They think that, well, the common people just couldn't handle that. So we need to take care of that ourselves. We need to do this. We need to do that. And it's becoming appalling. And that's part of the problem. People are left in the dark, and we're only fed little bits and pieces here and there, and we don't get the full picture. So we don't really have a way to make a choice. So we have to assume things, and we have to fill in the blanks, and then leads us to fill in blanks improperly. Which then somebody says, well, I don't think that's what really happened. I think it was this way. And next thing you know, we're fighting and bickering amongst ourselves. For what purpose?
Yeah.
See, the person representing our country shouldn't be openly making fun of someone with a mental disability. There's a lot of things like that shouldn't be. And I agree with that. But I've seen the other side of that he wasn't making fun of him and da-da-da-da-da. And that's just it. How did it really happen? I don't know. I didn't see it. So now I have to take into consideration that whatever clip I'm shown isn't skewed by the other side trying to promote it or trying to announce it. So that's the problem with things. Things have become so terribly lied about and cropped and photoshopped and CGI, and that they turn it and twist it any kind of story they want to. We talked about this not too long ago. When I grew up, we had Dan Rather and Walter Cronkite and things like that, men of honor and integrity. Absolute honor and integrity, and they done the right thing, and they told the story, they told the facts. If they didn't tell the facts, they found out later that they were wrong. They went out and they publicly made a retraction and told you, well, this is improper, and we gave you the wrong information.
Yeah.
So they don't do that anymore. It's all about being the first to tell a story, no matter what side of the skew it's on, and they twist the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Well, and if he did that, he truly lost me too. But like I said, he never had me anyway. I was never truly a Trump supporter, but I'm not a Trump hater. I'm not a Biden supporter, but I'm not a Biden hater either. I don't truly understand enough about the man or his stances of what he's standing on or what he's ran for president or anything else, because they've not really said. All I've seen was two old fuckers up there playing a pissing up the rope match, making fun of each other and trying to belittle one another and drag each other's family through the shit. That told me nothing.
Yeah.
That truly told me nothing. All right, Jeffrey, right there. The problem is most of the info is false. Who knows which ones are true?
Well, yeah, you don't know.
See, not to mention the last stimulus bill they passed gave how much away to, yet we only got a little small portion. Yet the first president we ever had said after he finished his term to stay the fuck out of foreign affairs, and look how many wars we have stuck those into that didn't need to. For example, Vietnam War. Yeah, but that's the problem. We've became the world's police force, and we put ourselves in that position. We put ourselves in that position. It was either
that'll never go away.
But it should. If there truly is a NATO, then it should be a NATO thing and not just us. Why is it 90% us and 10% NATO? Or not even 90% us, because Britain seems to go everywhere we go.
Well, yeah. But I don't know.
We usually stay away from politics, and I usually don't voice my opinion a lot, because the problem with it is that I truly have no faith in no party. I truly have no belief in one single party. I don't. My dad was a staunch Republican. My mom was a staunch Democrat. But I saw them vote party lines.
Yeah.
And my union, and I'm a union worker. I'm the vice president of my local. My union says, vote Democrat. I can't do that. Because not every single time is the Democrat standing on the right things that I believe in is going to do the right thing, not for me, for my country.
Well,
I know for a solid fact, I don't give a fuck which party you follow or what you do. No one party is going to do everything that they can for you. They're not really going to give a shit about you. The most of them don't.
guess what I just found, Jay?
What? Vicks? Oh, shit. Do not eat it.
No, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. After doing that, my stomach was turning all night after that.
I bet it did, dumbass.
Yeah, but no, I don't get into politics. I don't follow a lot of it.
I do follow it, but I don't talk about it normally.
I don't follow it.
But I follow politics like I follow religion.
I don't.
Well, see, but I don't practice any religion at all. But I have my family is Southern Baptist. I have family that's Methodist and Protestant. I have some of my family and friends that are Catholic. I've been following a gentleman that is of the Sikh religion. I've talked to people that are Muslim, Buddhist. To me, I'm what was the word? It's omni something. There's truth in every religion. My thing is, if you break down every religion and you look at every religion's golden rule, they're all pretty much the same. Do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. They just say it in a different phrasing.
Yeah.
So, politics to me is the same thing, except for nowadays we've gotten so self-centered, self-righteous, and hypocritical that the only thing we worry about is ourselves and our own little special interest groups, and we tend to forget about the other person. And of course, the other person says, "Well, I've been left out. Why was I left out?" So now we got to try and make a retribution and and it's all bullshit. If they're truly in this for we the people, and they are the government of the people, by the people, and for the people, then they shouldn't even worry about any of that stuff. There should be no special interest groups up there doing this other shit. That's all bullshit. That's all buying them out. How can a guy who's supposedly working for the people, making $280,000 a year, all of a sudden have to pay taxes on 17 million, 24 million, 100-some million?
Yeah.
He didn't sure as hell get that from the people. So where did that come from? Not allowed to own businesses because that gives them special interest, and they're supposed to be working for us.
Yeah.
Where's all this other money coming from? And if people can't figure that out, that you have a politician who's supposed to be working for you and you're paying him, he's supposed to be making $20,000 a year. You see what he's supposed to be making, is they have to disclose that. But yet you turn around and see that he has to disclose his fucking taxes and see that he paid him tax on $17 million. Where the hell did that other part of it come from? Obviously, it's a buyout. Obviously, it's a buy-off, paid off, whatever you want to call it, perks. Bullshit.
Yeah.
That tells you from the very simple fact that they're not working for just you, or they wouldn't have that extra money.
Nobody works for me.
Let's see. I wish we had a third option, Devin. I wish we had a bigger third option. See, there's no right answer because the machine only works for so long until you have to get a new. Well, and you got to grease the wheels, I guess.
Yeah.
See, don't be the world girl in the strangest addiction joke. Jeffrey Morgan, what you got to say? Jay, on your NATO comment, because our leaders won't want control. True.
And it's coming.
And you're very true. Yeah, I think they are eventually going to push towards a one government, one world government. I think it's.
We won't see it in our lifetime.
Well, but I don't think it's a utopian society will never work. It's a wonderful dream. It's a wonderful thought process. It's the whole kumbaya thing, but it will never, ever, 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 ever work.
Yeah.
Well, think about it. If that was the case, then we would all have to have no adventure left. We'd have to have no expectations left because we all know that we all have everything the same. That's not how human beings are designed.
Yeah, that ain't no fun.
We're competitive.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being competitive. There's nothing wrong with having a winner and a loser.
Nothing wrong with smacking someone with a twisted tea. Oh.
Well, I'm just saying that's what keeps us. That's what keeps us striving to improve and become better. If we don't have any goals to set, what are we going to do? We're going to get bored. When human beings get bored, stupid shit fucking happens.
Hence the cap.
Yep. He froze. But yeah, so to go to one rule society. That's the dreams of corrupt men. It really is, or a woman. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, don't leave them out.
The one to rule them all is nothing about corruption. That's control. That's all. All this is about is control. How can I control the masses? How can I continue to have them to do what I want them to do my bidding, to work like dogs until they damn near die and give me money, power, and whatever else.
Shit, they're already doing that.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what all this is about. It's about
they're already doing it. They just haven't been able to do it 100%.
But in a way, they are.
100%? No.
How aren't they?
I'm not going to storm no fucking Capitol.
No, I'm not talking about storming the Capitol. I'm talking about
what I'm saying is they're doing whatever they're doing to control outcomes. You think about it. So you have okay. Let's go back to the summer because I watched it happen here in Madison. Right, they had a little kumbaya rally. Everyone was peaceful. They had their speakers, had some music going, whatever. And you watched a few people come into Madison or come into the picture, let's say, right? And for the most part, a majority of those people were leaving because their scheduled permitted rally was over, right? All it took was one moron to throw a rock through a jewelry store window on State Street in Madison, and they came out like cockroaches. They were everywhere, flipping plants and shit over, grabbing dumpsters, setting dumpsters on, you know what I mean? So it only takes the action of one or two people to incite a larger group of people to do the same thing.
But
how much of that is happening in the past week and this coming week?
Well, you guys say that woman going through the window, she was a 14 or 15 year veteran in the Air Force.
Yeah,
she knew better than that. She knows the chain of command.
Oh yeah.
So although everybody else is doing it, so I'll do it too. So now she's dead because of it.
Well, I'm not saying that people aren't going to get hurt. I'm just saying.
But that comes down to an individual choice.
Yeah.
That comes down to an individual choice. I see you breaking into a house and kicking in the door and going in there and grabbing a TV, and I see another TV sitting in there. I now have the choice whether I want to go in that fucking door and take that TV or not. That's the problem, is that accountability. There is none. Everybody always wants to say, well, it's not my fault. They were all doing it too. And why can't I get to do it? Stand accountable for your own actions and deeds. And just because somebody else murders somebody doesn't mean I have to go murder somebody.
Unfortunately, we'll never know that situation at the Capitol.
No, we'll never know all these situations.
But
all the situations with all the looting, the rioting, not with the storming the Capitol, not with this upcoming stupid fucking march. Now they're planning on storming the Capitol, marching to the Capitol's armed. It's all stupidity.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
That's absolutely stupid shit. It's absolute mentality of childishness to me.
My big question is, okay, let's say you storm the Capitol, right? Right? Let's say you get in, however you get in. Not going to point any fingers. My question is, come this week or next week, whenever you plan on doing this, what are you going to do when you get in there? Like, you know what I mean?
Not going to hold it long.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, you just going to go in there, take another selfie, like taking a podium, like, hi, Mom. Like, what's your point?
And that's what I'm saying. If I was to storm the Capitol, no bullshit aside. If I'm to storm the Capitol, I'll be damned if that's all I'm going to do is act like that.
Well,
I'm going to take that chance to put myself in a situation to either be shot and killed or go to federal prison. I'll be damned if all I'm going to do is go in there and take a stupid ass selfie with a statue or put my feet up on a table and have somebody take my freaking picture and put my face all over the place to look stupid and go, oh, well, it's almost dinner time. We got to go.
Yeah.
You made absolutely no political statement whatsoever. What you made was a stupid statement. And look how fucking stupid humanity can be.
And all you did was show every other country around, wow, if those guys can storm a Capitol.
Unarmed idiots can walk into the Capitol. Anybody can take America now because those pussies don't fight no more.
I still want to know why they didn't meet much resistance.
Like you said earlier, we'll never really know the whole truth, the real truth. And that's the sad part about it. 20 years from now, maybe. Doubt it. So I just can't blackout.
See, I had heard, I heard that rumor floating around too, that there were going to be blackouts. Cell service was going to go down. I heard
in Washington. That's what gets me. Why in the fuck of all days? Why was it blacked out? Because everybody's got a camera. Because then you could really see what everybody's posting, see what's going on, and see what really is happening. And
when who's ready and armed?
The probably the protests or the patriots. Let's not call, but they're not patriots. They're protesters.
Well, they're supposed to be armed this time, so I don't know. But again, I mean, now are they going to be able to make their point, whatever the fuck it is? Are they going to be able to make their point just as easy as they did this time? Or now do the police actually have to step up their game and
that's another
prove
thing.
their point? And if that's the case, there's going to be a lot of people hurt.
There's the other side to it right there. These same motherfuckers, excuse my French because I'm getting pissed. So my vocabulary is atrocious as it is anyway.
Here, Jay, you want some Jaeger?
Sarah Pelosi arrested a couple of days ago. Nobody knows where she is. I've heard
that. Yep.
My thing is that some of these same people who call themselves patriots, a lot of them are doing some good things, and they're like BLM. A lot of them are doing some good things. They're trying to get some attention to the situation. They're doing it the right way. But then you got your idiots on both sides. The idiot parts of the patriots are talking all this shit, and they were sitting there talking about how, back with BLM and Antifa and stuff, and they was blaming these people and blaming those people about how they're back the blue and da-da-da-da-da. What the fuck did they just do? Did they back the blue?
Yeah, no.
They didn't back the blue one goddamn bit. It's weird that all my dark sites have been shut down and you can't actually see CCTV footage and stuff. I don't ever watch any.
Yeah, because you can't tell me that there's not security cameras all throughout that frickin' building.
See, Jeffrey's Morgan says, I guarantee that no matter what political side or race you are, the next group that storms the Capitol will be made an example of, and they should be.
That's my point. People are going to get hurt and killed, and that's just going to rile people up even more. I agree, Devin. If the government's ready now, so I don't think you're gonna storm shit.
Well,
I mean, you might try. I wouldn't want to be at the front of the line. I'll tell you that.
See, perfect. It is rattling your brain. So all that crap going is doing what they want. True.
I think they're going to make a point.
See, the story I've heard is the military ops going onto the rest of the largest pedophile ring ever in multiple countries and the rest. I hope so.
I've heard that.
See, I'm not. I've actually stayed away from a lot of this shit because I hate rumors.
Yeah.
I hate rumors. And I can't see people being this stupid to think they're going to march on a Capitol building, state or federal, armed.
I don't think it's not going to turn out well.
No, it can't.
No.
And why would you? And don't get me wrong. I'm not opposed to revolution. Don't get me wrong. If the reasons are right, and if you've exonerated every avenue that you can possibly exonerate, because look at the second column on the Declaration of Independence. The second column, third one down, is the youngest signer of the Declaration of Independence. His name is Thomas Lynch Jr. I understand about people standing against tyranny. Don't get me wrong. But you have to exonerate the other courses first. And this right here is not a revolution like some of them are calling it. This is a bunch of sore fucking losers. My guy didn't win. I didn't get my fucking participation trophy. So I'm going to try to force the issue to get my way by force. They bitched about the other side for the last 4 years, trying to get their way by impeachments and lawsuits and all this other shit. But now these people are going to try to do it the other way. We're going to show you how bad we are. Whatever.
Well, it's like the one girl that they interviewed, right? She comes out, she's like all crying because she got pepper sprayed or whatever, right? And this is the one that they say has like an onion or something in her towel.
Yeah, I saw
right?
that.
Okay. I did see something in the towel. Can I tell it's an onion? No. But I will tell you right now, she did not look like she was pepper sprayed.
No.
Dude.
Pepper spray burns your whole face. Your whole face is
4
red.
years. 4 years in law enforcement, corrections. I've been pepper sprayed. I can't even count how many times. I've been hit with military tear gas. I know what it does to you. Okay. Now, maybe that little Banaka shit you buy at the hardware store on your keychain, I'll put that on my tacos. But police issued pepper
Would
spray.
you like that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, my bad.
But police issued OC spray. You are not like, dude. You're gonna have so much.
We're talking like she was.
You're gonna have so much snot coming out of your nose. It's not even funny. So yeah, I'm sorry, little hot pocket eating little girl. You were not maced by the cops.
The Capitol Police at that.
Go back to your bonfire, play your guitar, and fuck off.
Well, you know, she got her 3 minutes of fame.
She did. Now she looks like an idiot. But whatever.
She looked like one before that.
Well, yeah. But a lot of people drank that Kool-Aid. They were like, oh my God, you poor little girl. Yeah, you dumb twat.
Simply belongs to those who cannot handle the situation or are in a situation that they could not avoid because of whatever, you know, like an element, a handicap, a disability, something like that. That I have sympathy for. People making shitty fucking choices and stupid decisions and getting caught in the middle of it and getting hammered on their own situation. There's no sympathy for me on that.
No.
And Candace, I said the same thing I said earlier. That it looks like a bunch of little kids in high school. I said the same thing about the presidential debates. I got nothing from either side that gave
That
me
was horrible.
one of them. All it was two old men pointing fingers at one another and dragging each other's family through the fucking shit for no goddamn reason. It was a waste of time. They solved nothing. They talked about nothing. Even the vice presidential debate was absolutely a joke. It was just absolutely appalling to me. For the country that's supposed to be so great, why are we electing these people to be our leaders? Why are we continuing to do this? Why? Because a lot of people don't put their head on a chopping block because they want the media to dig through your past and dig through your life because we all got dirt. We all got skeletons.
Oh, yeah.
But yet we don't want to stick our head in that arena because we don't have to put up all that shit. And that's why they get away with it, because good people don't stand up. And if we all stood up together, like I think even Jeffrey said that earlier, if we all stood up together and quit playing this bullshit game, then that's what they're afraid of. That's why they play this game. That's why they play the left, the right, the black, the white, the red, the yellow, the green, the purple, the pink, whatever. Because they know for a fact that if we all stood together and said, fuck you, we're tired of your shit, there's not a goddamn thing they can do about it.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly, Devin.
Yeah. Everybody talks up until the shit.
Unfortunately, I think this week there's going to be a lot of people on the ground.
Well, and I don't know when this big march is supposed to be. Is it Inauguration Day?
Well, so I've seen
or leading up to Inauguration Day, different places on different days.
See, I've seen a couple different reports. One of them was if Trump is to be taken out of office, they're going to flip shit, right? Then I also heard today that one of the big plans was to they're going to take however many people and they're going to form a circle around the Capitol, right? And no Democrats are going to be able to come through. They're going to get there before Biden gets there. Whatever. First of all, don't put your plans out on social media. I'm just saying, like, if you really want to take over something, why would you put it out there? This is why I think a lot of this, like, so much of this is bullshit, I think.
Yeah. You got to admit, man, that's a ballsy move. For me to tell you exactly what I'm going to do,
Yeah,
and when I'm going to do it, and that way you know how to stop me, and me to go ahead and go through with it. That's a ballsy move. You either gotta have a whole lot of shit to be able to back your ass up, or you're a fucking idiot.
well, it's kind of like the little dorks that were like, "We're gonna go storm Area 51." Okay,
That had panned out real well, didn't it?
yeah.
There was quite a few people that showed up there. They just never went nowhere.
No, because like,
But I'm just saying,
regardless of what side you're on, you got to realize that's the federal government, military, whatever. It's not like dealing with your local podunk police department. You know, this is why I have such a hard time with last week's takeover of the Capitol.
fucking assholes.
Because if just some random group of people would have tried that any other time, they would have been shot dead. Shot dead.
Like we keep saying, there's more to it than what's
Yeah.
There's way more. The blackout, there's so much stupid shit going on.
Well, I will be honest. If this week, if shit starts blacking out, no cell service, I'm locking up my store. I'm going home and I'm loading my shit because obviously something's coming.
No, Ken, some of the people did. They actually did. Some of the people that want to cause trouble announced what they were going to do. This didn't say exactly when. They're actually talking some of their plans. That's how intelligent some of this shit is.
Well, that's why I have a hard time believing it. I just don't think that you would put out there what you plan on doing.
Nah.
Like, I can see maybe having some kind of, I don't know, fucking carrier pigeon or something, some way to get your message out there to whoever is following you. But you might sit there and be like, well, we're going to have a peaceful rally. We're going to stand out in the street and block traffic on the highway or whatever, you know. But my point is, like, why would you go to that extreme with your plans, knowing damn well that whoever you're going against has been like, oh, okay, well, now we need to step this up and do this and do that. Like, they're going to be waiting for you.
And the problem with this is that kind of goes with what I was saying earlier, Candace, that the quiet majority, if we would all actually stand together and say, hey, look, left, right, shut the fuck up. This is what's really going on. This is what we really want. They couldn't stop us.
I don't know.
I don't. I think they want us to believe that. I really do. I think they want us to believe that we need to choose sides and be ready to fight.
Yeah. And you know what? People will do it.
And yes, there will be some that will do it. Absolutely. But I said the other day when all this take over the Capitol and all that stuff, they kept calling them patriots and patriots and patriots and patriots. This, I said, the patriots were the people that were there peacefully protesting. The patriots were the people that were still going to work that day and the next day and the next day and the next day, keeping this country going, keeping the people supplied with things, food, and whatever else they need, keeping people, the truck lines moving. That's the patriots. They're not the ones that they're trying to storm the Capitol. They're not doing that at all. The true patriots are keeping the country going every day.
You got some of them that are just out there because they're waiting for the new Call of Duty to come out. so they got to go out there and play GI Joe, and it's just sad because like Devin just said, there's a lot of brainwashed people that are being played.
That's with anything though.
Well, yeah, but I'm not talking about anything.
That's with, but I'm just saying that's with everything. You have the people that want to be a part of something so bad that they'll just do whatever that somebody else says to do because they want to be accepted and okay, I'll do it. I'm like, you're dumbass.
Anybody know if Pornhub is going to go down? Asking for a friend. No, they are not because I'm still waiting on my check. Oops.
See, that's a whole different topic. Pornhub.
I wasn't supposed to say that on air.
They are starting to find out that there's so many people that these young people that have been missing have been turning up and find them on videos on Pornhub. That they're actually instituting and helping to keep going.
Maybe that's how they're putting their message out.
And stuff.
That's how they're putting their message out. They're putting it on Pornhub, and it's like little messages within the storyline of that porn, and that's why the girls like storm me like the Capitol, storm me like the Capitol. And they're putting the message out.
You did not go down that rabbit hole. Money's in the dresser, Joe.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I want a link to your Pornhub because I want to send it to some people.
Oh, damn it. See? Man, it's like the stimulus all over again. People are getting checks. I'm not getting checked. No.
Oh, my God. We weren't going to stay on this long. We want to pop in here, though, a little bit. Jason, we miss you, brother. We truly do. I hope you're feeling better, man. We do miss the shit out of you. But and then for a change, we got into something political and a little bit controversial. But it's amazing how many people, though, in here are absolutely – I've seen some people kind of on different sides. But intelligent conversation going on and nobody calling names, finger pointing, because that's exactly what people should be doing and how the world should be working. Not this childish banner bullshit that's going on right now. And sooner or later, the adults are going to have to come in and bust the kids' asses and get done with
I'm
this
pointing
shit.
my finger at you.
What are you pointing at me for?
I don't know. I just wanted a finger point.
Woo! So was it? I thought it was stuff. And that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of child stuff they're finding that's on Pornhub, and not just them, a whole bunch of other porn sites.
Well, yeah,
they actually identified. Well, I got. Let me confirm that story before I see an article, and that could be just clickbait too about a missing child was found because.
Hey, here's a thought. Here's a thought, Jay. What if the Capitol storming of last week really didn't happen? It was just a really big warehouse with a green screen.
Oh, you're saying like the moon landing?
Exactly.
That's you and Jason's thing, man.
It gives you something to think about.
No, I don't have to think about it. I'm not the one that says that the moon landing was fake. You and Jason do.
God, why does everyone keep telling me to stop that? Oh, okay.
You got to see where his other hand was at.
Right?
Just so you guys know, he's not wearing pants right now.
I am not.
See, but Jay, if that happened, see, I don't know. I'm actually kind of.
I know what we're going to use social media for, to help people in the paranormal field. Sorry.
Don't.
I'm just being silly now.
It's too late in the night for me to start talking about some of the shit that I've been seeing on the paranormal community here lately.
Oh yeah, no. That's for another show.
All I gotta say, man, is stop being fucking stupid, people. I mean, stop. It's absolutely ridiculous. Good night, Jeffrey. I know you'll think about us while you're sleeping tonight.
Hell yeah. Now that we put it in your head.
You'll have a nightmare now. But I'm just saying, it's quit buying into the bullshit. Start thinking for yourselves. The media sucks. They all suck. They're all full of shit. They're all telling lies. They're all trying to skew things to look like they're the victims and the other guy's the bad guy. It's what we've become in this society. It's what we've become in this country. It's stupid. It's like suing for because you burnt yourself with your own cup of coffee. It's getting ridiculous. It's out of hand. We all know this. We all accept this. That's the problem. We all accept this.
I'm gonna sue Miracle Whip next week.
Hell yeah, because
they're gonna make me puke.
Sure, it's not the Jaeger.
No. Well, I don't know.
Jaeger and mayonnaise together can't be a good combination.
Fuck no. Nothing in mayonnaise is a good combo. We've learned this already.
We also got to do the. Oh man, where'd that piece of paper go? We were supposed to get the ingredients to make the potted meat salad.
Ugh, I forgot all about that.
Using potted meat, eggs, onion, pickles, and mayo. Make it just like you would a ham salad or something like that, or a chicken salad. Mix it all together and have a potted meat salad sandwich. See, I forgot about it too. And I thought about using this premium spreadable corned beef and making it into it. Yeah, I don't know. The Jaeger didn't happen tonight because Jason wasn't feeling good and wasn't able to make it. So we put it off till next week. As long as, they can't. Joe's page has got to keep growing. He's only at 301. Y'all, please go subscribe to Skeptical Edge TV on YouTube. Click that like button. Click the subscribe button. Click the alert button. Go check out his videos that he's got on there. More are coming. Plus, him and Kelly are getting ready to do what?
The Skeptical Edge is coming back.
About damn time.
I know.
Miracle Whip is salad dressing, not mayo.
It is mayo. Shush. Don't kill my hopes and dreams, Mama D.
Thanks for joining us, Candace. Have a good night. Yeah, it's something that got to drink because they made it, but keep promoting the page, keep building it up. And if you guys haven't yet, go put your pages, your links, your YouTube channels and stuff on my page. I usually put out there about somebody sharing everybody's and stuff and supporting each other and having a good time. Hey, I got.
Yes, you did, Devin.
You did 300 plus. 300 plus. You did it, man. Your dad drank hot sauce last week. That's probably wasted.
Hey, does that mean if it drops below 300, we don't have to do it next? Oh,
nope.
Okay.
Because the deal was that if it stayed at 300 or more by Monday night at 8 o'clock, Tuesday night, you guys would do it. It stayed there. It's still there. It's still at 301. And it should still keep growing. So you guys keep sending people over there. And him and Kelly will be back with the Skeptical Edge TV here for soon. The show was absolutely hysterical. I think he's still trying to figure out what format you're going to put it on.
Yeah. But I will tell you, don't try not to listen to it if you have children around. Because you think this show's bad. This show was like the Disney version. Because Kale and I get going and there's no telling what's going to come out of our mouth. It's pretty bad.
You never know with this group right here either. So it's just as bad, if not worse than this one. So with that said, I'm going to get the hell out of here. Y'all have a great night. I thank you for your support. Like always, you guys have been great. Thank you for your input and the discussions in the chat room. That means a lot. We love that. It loves to see people interacting together, talking together, and actually using their heads for something besides hat racks.
Yeah. And you know what, people? Just be safe.
Why, Samantha? Why? Why are you screwed in 4 months? Now she got me worried.
She's screwed in 4 months. She is. Because she got screwed 5 months ago.
Fuck. I'm a little slow. Keep saying goodnight.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, you guys are awesome. Thanks for all the support. I'm going to go and put my Jaeger back in the freezer for next week. But no, you know what? You guys be safe.
Stay away from the Capitol buildings. Don't be doing no fucking stupid shit.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. We all have a voice, and I'm not one to tell you guys not to voice anything, but just be careful. Just be careful. Be smart. Take care of one another. Like, trust me, life is way too fucking short.
Absolutely. With that said, you guys have a great night. We're out of here. We'll see y'all next week.